Welcome back to Pokemon Blue, guys. Last episode, we finally got out of Cerulean City, helped a guy that merged himself with a Pokemon, and got a free boat ticket out of it. This time, we're going to explore around Vermillion City and see what's all about it. So there's no universally strong Pokemon, he says.
My Pokemon was poisoned. It fainted while we were walking.
Silly sailors, you gotta use antidotes like me. Even if they're the same level, Pokemon can have very different abilities. Pokemon raised by trainers are stronger than ones from the wild, which is true. The more you battle, the stronger you get, and your stats go up higher. Those little effort values, which are pretty much, you beat something with high attack, your attack goes up too. So, it's a complicated thing, but it's not that complicated. Let's see what this guy's all about. Take this and fish, young one. We got a fishing rod.
From the seas to the rivers, go out and land the big one, young one.
So yes, we finally got an item to let us catch Pokemon out of the water. Downfall is it's just an old rod. Nothing too special, you just go up to water, use it, and... ding! It's a bite! It's a bite! The only Pokemon you can catch with the old rod is Magikarp. So I guess if you didn't have $500 to shell out back there at Mount Moon's Pokemon Center, you could, just get them for free by telling this old guy that you love fishing. Downfall is, level 5, and now you've missed out on all the training you could have got from Mount Moon. Though the daycare is up north, so you could go drop it off there if you really felt like it. So let's continue on. I wanted to heal up.
Did you see the sand moored in the harbor?
We're careful about pollution. We've heard grime and multiplies in toxic sludge. What you doing over here? Vermillion City, the port of exquisite sunsets, and the same color as Sunkist soda. Building on this plot of land, my Pokemon is tamping the ground flat. Yeah, for so long, a lot of people thought, oh cool, we're gonna get a building here after we beat the game or something. Nah, it just stays flat forever. Apparently that guy doesn't have the money to actually put up a building, so he's just stamping it flat. So let's go in here and see what's going on with this little girl by herself. Do you have Spearow? Want to trade it for my Farfetch'd? Farfetch is a rather unfortunate Pokemon. It kind of makes sense to nobody outside of Japan, and even then it's based on a saying something about fortune or something. I don't know the exact details behind it, but it's essentially all the ingredients you need to make a good cooked goose. A duck with a leek. It's a pretty weak Pokemon all around, and unfortunately that's the only place you can get it. So if you have a spare Spearow, you can give it to her, but I unfortunately do not. I'm raising mine, and I am not trading it for a weak little ducky duck. So it's there. Remember it for later when you go to complete your decks, but I don't recommend picking it up during story mode. Fan Club, all fans welcome. I'm a fan. Am I welcome? Q. I just love my seal. It squeals when I hug it. Squeals, I tell you. What are you? That's the most Clefairy-looking Pikachu I've ever seen.
Humph! My Pikachu is twice as cute as that one.
If someone brags, brag right back, dear. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. And I'm a grandma for some reason. Let's all listen politely to other trainers.
I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I've collected over 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to them. So, did you come to visit to hear me brag about my Pokemon? Good, then listen up. My favorite Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, amazing. You think so? Oh, it's stunning, kindly love, hug it. Sleeper, warm, cuddly, cute, spectacular, ravishing. Oops! Look at the time. I've kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. Exchange that for a bicycle. Don't worry, my fear will fly me anywhere, so I don't need a bike. I hope you enjoy cycling. So yes, for listening to an old man rabble about his favorite little pony, he gives us $1 million bike, essentially. I mean, we gotta go trade it in, but, you probably just don't come across those things on an everyday basis. Let's see what's in here. A birdie. Cuckoo.
I'm getting a Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron in the north. Oh. Dear Pee-Pee, I hope to see you soon. I heard Saffron has problems with Team Rocket. Vermillion appears to be safe. Oh dear. Oh. So yeah, that's hinting to that town we couldn't get in. If they got a problem with rockets, they probably just don't let anybody in. The Vermillion Harbor. So this is where that boat we got the tickets for is at. Let's see what's all going on down here.
Oi, the SSN is a famous luxury cruise ship. We visit Vermillion once a year.
So yes, this boat comes here once a year. We conveniently got the ticket while it's moored, but we're not going to go on it yet. I want to explore a little bit outside of town. There's also a nifty little shortcut over here.
Notice, Route 12 may be blocked off by sleeping Pokemon. Detour through Rock Tunnel to Lavender.
Oh, excuse me. I had a little bit of the hiccups. Diglett's Cave. So what's so special about a cave named Diglett's Cave?
What a surprise! Diglett dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Vermillion City.
That's right. This tunnel is made by and for Digletts. We saw one in Brock's gym, actually, and now we can finally have the chance to catch it. As I mentioned before, Diglett is a pretty speedy ground type, so it's going to land a lot of critical hits. It learns Dig in a pretty early level, so if you don't want to waste that TM you got, you can just catch a Diglett and use it. It's always nice to catch one, because the next gym you're going to fight is actually weak to them, and if you're really diligent, you can actually find its evolved form, Dugtrio, inside Diglett's Cave. The easiest way to do that is just to use a Repel with a Pokemon that's higher than level 25 in your party, and then Dugtrio should be the only thing that you can encounter. Ugh, jeez, what did I eat? I went to Rock Tunnel, but it's dark and scary. If a Pokemon's flash could light it up, maybe I wouldn't be such a pansy. Hey, look at that. This place look familiar to you guys? It's actually right outside of Viridian Forest. That area that was blocked off by this little shrub is actually right here. So if you ever need to return to Pewter after, well, for any reason, I can't think of any reason you want to return to it for now, you can come this way. Downfall is we still don't have the move cut, so we still can't remove the shrubs. And also, you'd think there'd be an item up here, but no, there's nothing. Just open space. There's a lone house here and then another cut shrub. Let's see what's going on.
A fainted Pokemon can't fight, but it can still use moves like Cut.
Rub it in, buddy. Rub it in.
I'm looking for Abra. Want to trade it for Mr. Mime?
That's right. We got another encounter. Yeesh. This one's another trade. It's Mr. Mime. It's a pure psychic type, and its main gimmick is setting up barriers like Light Screen, Reflect, and even Barrier, its own move that doubles its defense. It's an okay psychic type with okay speed. It's more along the lines if you happen to have two Abras and you want a good psychic type before the other one's ready to evolve, you can always pick it up. It's nice. Once again, just like Farfetch, it's the only one you can get, so catch it and then box it after you get a stronger one later. I always find its design to be kind of creepy with how human it is. It's pretty much just a man in costume. So we'll just pretend he's not there, for now. Alright, we'll go back through Diglett's Cave and I'll meet you guys back in Vermillion. It's a pretty boring long cave, so, there's nothing worthwhile in there. Yeah, I'm thinking, nah, we don't need to go heal. Let's go explore over here on Route 11. Do I want to switch? Nah, I think my Pokemon are okay. I'm still not sure.
Let's go, but don't cheat.
I like to imagine this guy has like a way to know if you had like a Game Shark hooked up and just like delete your saves. Like, nope,
you cheated and I told you not to. Now you gotta pay the piper.
He's got a lone level 21 Ekans. That Twin Needle's so nice to have, all these poison types.
Huh, that's not right. That's not right.
Well, I didn't cheat, buddy, so get over it. Now you see all this grass, there's actually a new encounter out of here. We actually saw it when we were fighting that Team Rocket grunt back in Cerulean City. It's Drowsy. It's a semi-bulky psychic type. It specializes in sleep, but it also learns move to poison and even paralyze Pokemon. It has the move Disable, so it can randomly get rid of one of your attacks. And its evolved form Hypno is kind of like Alakazam Light. It doesn't have as much speed, but it's got a lot more bulk. But you also have a lot less attack power too, so it's kind of if you want more survivability at the cost of a lot of power. Alakazam usually outclasses him in every way, so yeah, you only pick it up if you really like it. It also has a weird kidnapper vibe to it with the whole hypnotizing children thing that it got in the anime, so it's got that too. What do you want? Leave me alone. Okay, you spoiled little punk. Got more trainers. This route's crawling with them. My Pokemon should be ready now, because it wasn't earlier. Yeah, we'll just leave you. You weren't anything interesting. Do have a new class of trainer over here, though, so that's something exciting. Actually, we have 2 new classes. First off, competition. I just can't get enough. Ugh. Roll the dice. Draw the card. Yahtzee. That's right. We got the gambler, or change the gamer. Once you got to Fire Red, Leaf Green. The Pokemon they tend to have is kind of random. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. Like, this guy's got a Bellsprout and a Oddish. That's like something a Lass would have. So why's he got it? Same thing though. I think the other ones on the route, one's got a Poliwag and a Horsey. Another one's got, I believe, a Voltorb and a Magnemite. There's no rhyme or reason. You would think he'd have like luck-based Pokemon, or you know, moves that rely on luck, like Sleep or not Sleep Powder, Hypnosis. Hypnosis, Sing. You know, those things that have low accuracy but powerful effects. But no, we just got garden variety stuff. Maybe it's to show that they got prizes. These Pokemon were prizes for winning a bet. Or maybe he lost a bet and had to use girl-based Pokemon. I had a chance, and I blew it. You can't be a coward in the world of Pokemon. So I ran back and healed, and I forgot I didn't show off the Pokemart. Team Rocket traffics some rare Pokemon. They also abandon Pokemon that they consider to be not popular or useful. Bunch of heartless punks. Pokemon can be good or evil, depending on the trainer. I'm a good one, right? Also, there's super potions available to purchase now. They heal 50 as opposed to the potions, 20. So, now that our team's getting stronger, it's going to be really useful to be able to heal up more HP and not have to use more potions to do so. So, heading back. Win, lose, or draw? Neither. Now this is the guy with the Poliwag and the Horsey. Yeah, nothing special. In fact, these are well, this is actually the first time we've seen Poliwag, so I guess that's something. But yeah, the Horsey's not new. We saw it back in Misty's gym. However, it refuses to die easily, of course. Ooh, and look at that, we got up to the triple digits. 100 HP. Now that Super Potion would take 2 of them if we were going from 0. So we'll continue on over here. Here's our other new trainer class, right here. Careful, I'm laying down some cables. It's Engineer, who's really enthused about his job. This trainer class is actually really underutilized. I think they're only in like 3 places in the entire game. They tend to use electric Pokemon to help them out with their engineering duties. Like these guys are apparently laying cable out, so their Magnemites, I guess, help carry the cable or keep the electricity at bay. Either way, it's nifty. It's a kind little detail. They're one of the trainer classes that have Pokemon that you'll almost always see with them. Spread the word to save electricity. You heard him, guys. Now we got this guy, too. Watch out for live wires. Growing up, I didn't know what that meant, so I'm like, what? What the heck's a live wire? Is it a wire that's alive, like a vine? But, you know, standard fare. You'd think he's got 3 Magnemites, but his third Pokemon's actually a bit of a surprise once you see it. And they all die to dig. See, 2 turns, I have to waste 2 turns to knock him out. If I had a better ground move, I could knock him out in 1. So what's his third Pokemon? It's Magneton. What's up with that? You can't get that at level 18. Heck, you can't even get it at level 28. Believe Magneton you don't get until like level 30 something on Magnemite. So it's like, where does this guy get off? How did he do that? Does he just have 3 Magnemites glued together? I bet you that's the case. Whoa, you spark plug! Well, better get back to work. Yeah, you better. What do you think we're paying you to do? Stand around and fight kids for their lunch money?
I have never lost.
Until today. Yeah, he has nothing interesting, just a Voltor and a Magnemite. What is he, an engineer on his day off? Or did he blow away his entire paycheck? Hello, suspicious shrub. Why do you have a rope? And then why do we have this wasted space? Could have put another item up there, or more grass, something. I'm the best in my class. Oh dear. I go to school and you don't. Yeah, I don't think being good in your class matters, kid. We're in the real world. And you're leading off with a basic rat. Critical? That's cheating. Repeatedly jab it in the eyes. Repeatedly. Ugh, see that hyper thing right there? Like I said when we did its bio, it's an annoyingly good Pokemon attack. But our Twin Needle's even better. Of course, just hang on by a hair. And ooh, Eradicate. That one's slightly stronger than the two we fought. And it even took a hit pretty well. But down and out. Yeah, we got to level 22 on Burkles. It's a shame he's going to become so useless later. But for now, he's going to be our MVP. So we'll go through here. Another gatehouse. Are you going to stop us? No.
When you catch lots of Pokemon, isn't it hard to think of names? In Lavender Town, there's a bloke who'll rate Pokemon names. He'll help you rename them, too.
So yes, he's alluding to a guy in case you nickname something stupid, you can change it.
Remember me, I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 30 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an item finder. Did you have 30?
Fortunately we don't, so no item finder for us. He's one of the Pokedex prize people. The more you fill it up, the better you can get items from.
I'm looking for Nidorino. Want to trade for Nidorina?
So this is kind of a silly trade. So you would trade a Nidoran male for a Nidoran female up there south of Cerulean. Then I guess if you evolve that female up into a Nidorina, why would you want to trade a Nidorino for a Nidorina here? I'm like, I guess if you change your mind, but you could just walk back. Now if it was the other way around, it would make more sense. Now I think one of these shrubs here, there should be an item. Where is it? There it is, the Hyper Potion. That's 200 HP, so way better. Oh, and what's this? We're blocked by a sleeping Pokemon? So I guess we'll just have to stop here. We'll catch you guys next episode as we go back onto the SSN. So until then, you guys stay beautiful, and I'm out.